everybody, and welcome to Dice, Drinks, and Drama, Season 5. I am your Dungeon Master, John Heath Clark. Let us meet the rest of our fabulous cast.
Hello, my name is Devren Bryant, and I would like everyone to know that today I am the captain. That's right, I will be playing Captain Walker in Summer, a Tabaxi rogue soul knife, who is the captain of the Garbage Pail, a ship of ogres that he acquisitioned from a fallen captain that his team destroyed. Because if I remember that battle, I was seasick at the time. Captain Wins, Walker in Summer, has been through a lot. He was stolen from his royal family, enslaved to the Green Dragon Empire, told to flee and gain strength, told to return to help, found out that they didn't need help on his return, became president of the city he was supposed to return to. It's a lot. And now there is a prophecy that involves him and his brother, his twin brother. We'll just have to see what happens.
What's his twin brother's name again for everybody?
Oh, goodness. I was hoping you wouldn't ask. I'm looking. What is it? Night Aegis. Aegis. Night Aegis. That's his name. Or Night Shield. No. Night Shield. I changed that. You're right. I'm going to change that in my book as well.
I'm going to double check.
No, I was hoping nobody would ask me until, and I was like, what is his name? Okay.
All right. Great. So let's keep going. Who else do we have to meet?
Hi, I'm Zëk Stewart. I am playing Euclid Clausen, an Aasimar warlock, whose patron is my former player, Skimmerhorn von Mikael. Last week we did a backstory on my character, so if you want a big old catch up, you can just watch that. It's pretty long. So in short, I sold my soul to a god that was very bad. And then that god disappeared, so I could no longer do that anymore. And then I sold my soul to a good god. But I still have the worms in my face, and it seems like that old god is coming back, so I sold my soul twice. That's not a good sign. Yeah. Oh yeah, these aren't tattoos. They're dead worms in my face that sometimes move and give me powers.
And they're really gross.
They're really gross. I do agree. I really wish I could get rid of them. But, yeah. It's not like tattoo laser removal for worms.
Just a rusty knife.
Yeah. Oh, a rusty knife? Yeah, I think...
there is a cleric offering extraction services.
I mean, you can give it a shot. You wouldn't be the first one to give it a go. But yeah. There you go.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Carter Scott Horton. I play Finnegan Berry Bramble, a stout draconic origin sorcerer, stout halfling. It's actually, pretty wry, pretty thin, honestly. For his what?
Live.
He could be live and wry.
All right.
It could be both. Let's see. His great grandpappy Bilmer Ray Barry Bramble fucked a dragon, and now he's got magic powers. We met that dragon, name's Thava Baroff. Spoiler alert for last season, she's a bit of a dick, and kind of made Finn turn into a dick for a little bit, or maybe that's just his personality. It's a little unclear. But he set out to adventure because he wanted to make a name for himself as great, if not greater, than his great-great-grandpappies. And now that he's a little, lost at sea, as it were, with his motivations.
I'm Victoria Priano playing Penny Jespier, and I am a dwarven cleric, and I have a pact, blessing of the Raven Queen, and that's pretty much what's going on with me? We spent a lot of time with me a couple weeks ago. So if you're very interested in that, we can go back 2 weeks and it's all on YouTube.
All right. So this is the beginning of season 5. Just in case we have any new viewers, a couple things that are special about our stream is we have a lot of audience interaction. The audience is going to be making choices and directing the flow of the story. You're going to be directly playing the game with us. What's more, this is the beginning of our final season after over a year playing these characters, actually like a year and a half, and almost a year and a half. We started in October and of 2019. So we are going to be bringing this story to its conclusion. As a result, I'm considering this session sort of a session 0 for season 5. We're going to be reminiscing about the past, exploring what's important to these characters, finding out a little bit more about their relationships with each other, and looking towards the future. The major plot point that's happening right now is that Atropos, the world-born dead, is on its way to Telenis, the world we're on now, to scour it of life. And there is a prophecy that Walker in Summer is basically the only one that can stop this. It's also been made clear to Penny that the Raven Queen has some designs on her in terms of how this is going as well. But for now, we are in the port city of Karkmar, to the west of the frozen north. They've passed through Galabras, passed back to the dwarven city, and are about to get back on the Garbage Pail, their ogrish galleon sloop that they took from a group of ogrish pirates and that Walker and Summer declared himself captain of. At the docks is a 2 3/4 foot tall little red lizard person, a kobold, with a heart slung at his side and the biggest, happiest smile in the world. This is, of course, Snorfeaseldax. Friends, you've returned! It has been so long!
Oh, sweet.
What's that?
Oh, this is, I mean, Snorfy's technically been a part of the team for a while now.
Yeah, he's like
Kinda,
like a bird.
like a mascot.
That follows around. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a friend. Hey, Snorfy, how you doing?
I am so well, especially well because you're admitted to being my friend, which you do very well. But here we are. Hello, I am Snorfeaseldax, chronicler of the great exploits of Walker in Summer and crew. And who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Oh. You're the one where there's all the zombies that look like my parents and they want to have sex with me?
Absolutely.
Oh my god! Ah! And he runs onto the ship.
So
Wait.
Is that what I'm supposed to do with him?
No,
Okay.
I got it in
yeah,
one.
no, you're catching on real quick.
I really respected
Are-
that.
Are we gonna let that slide?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What, his dreams?
Yeah, like, is that I need to find out if that's a recent nightmare, given that the dead have started to rise again throughout the world, or is that like a weirdly prophetic thing?
I don't know. He
You
did
know?
spend a little
Like, can
time at
Snorfy
the
see the
Hambalandi.
future?
I think there was a part of that was not accurate to what happens when the dead walk the earth. I just want to point that out. Like, there was
What
a
do you
very
mean?
specific section of it that zombies don't do.
I mean, everybody, even trees sometimes. I've heard stories.
You're talking about Entwives?
What?
What?
No, I'm talking, like there's, I forget. He even sounded like a tree. I think his name was Ash. It doesn't matter. It was a while ago.
I mean, a tree?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The dead rise. Weird things happen. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like that's definitely offending somebody.
Are you offended?
No, but like imagine if you're stuck in the woods. Like, what are your choices for companions? A tree starts talking to you?
I'm not knocking. No judgment. Look, I'm sorry. It's a book that I should not have opened, and I'm just gonna close it again and hope that nobody loses a hand, all
I
right?
taught you to read.
Well, my mother, before she took her life, thank you very much.
What? No, we don't
Oh,
get
you're
too
learning
tired.
so fast, like you know. He's like, no, now.
Walking down the gangplank is Tiffany, the ogress. She is wearing a very fine frilled dress that is much nicer than what you've seen her wearing before. She says, Yahar, and welcome back to the Garbage Pail. We have kept it in good shape for all the time that you have been gone.
All right, but have you kept the pantry full as well?
The pantry is as full as it could possibly be. There is much food and so much drink. We would be happy to share it with you again.
I couldn't remember. Have you taken up miming?
No, but I am a very expressive ogre, Yahar, and that is what I do, is show the world who I am so that they can feel free to express who they are.
Go ahead.
Penny's gonna take out her devotee censer and actually start to use the incense and then hand this ogre a random crystal that has appeared in their pocket. I'm using thaumaturgy for the crystal.
She holds the crystal in her giant hand and says, my heart is literally exploding from the joy that comes from holding this crystal. You are my new best friend. Who are you?
That was the goal. I'm Penny. I'm new here. Make sure nobody tries to eat me.
No one, not one person, nor two people, not even three people will try to eat you.
Excluding Walker,
I
because
was
we have
just
a
about
pact.
to say, keep your eye on the captain.
No, we agree. This was a off-screen conversation where we discussed that if one of us goes first and there's a situation, it's okay.
I understand
staying alive.
that I was not using my theatrical training to be heard, and I want to make sure that my volume is such that the farthest people can hear it.
Yes, much better. Thank you.
Absolutely, he says. But the time has come for you to return to the ship so that we can travel to the south.
How'd you know where we were going?
Oh, are you not aware? Snorfeezeldax can divine the future now.
Oh no, that's not what zombies do.
I knew it!
That is not what zombies do. No, that does not count.
That's terrifying. That crazy little kobold.
He asked the spirit of magic, and it said to him, we are traveling to the south.
All right.
Oh god, I wish I'm gonna. It's just getting on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
Nothing. Just a lot of gestures going on, and I appreciate it, and it's very nice.
You're not a fan of the somatic?
Do you need me to stop?
No, like I am trying real hard to like turn over a new leaf and like live a different life. Oh man. Ugh.
So, she says, I'll let the crew know that we need to get ready. And then she leaves again.
Oh, thank
You're able to travel onto the ship where you see the rest of the crew there. There's,
on our way in, I just want to be like, new rule. Less bards, yeah? Like, at least 2 less bards in general.
There's Jazz, the athletic ogre who used to play whatever the game Sam used to play.
Ultimate Discus.
Ultimate Discus, thank you.
Yeah. I got you.
There's Portia Whitewine, the historian ogre, who says, welcome back, my friends. Are you returning to us for good?
Oh, Portia.
Yeah.
How we love you so much.
Oh, I adore you as well.
As you must know, Portia, no one can divine the future except for Snowfizzledax now for some reason. I'm gonna have a talk with him about that. So I do not know how long we will be aboard this ship, but I do know that I will enjoy your company for as long as we have you.
She says, of course, my erudition will be of extraordinary use for everyone on board.
On board? Right. Interesting. Where's Jazz?
Jazz.
Sorry, not Jazz.
I am here.
I'm sorry, Rupert. I don't want you. I'm sorry. Go away, Jazz. Go away.
Oh,
Jazz.
I don't have Rupert written down. What was Rupert's specialty?
He's the one he's autopilot. He sails for me.
Don't even
Rupert,
sail your own ship.
Rupert says, "Yar, Captain Erg."
You're the producer.
We are. What can I do for you, Yahar?
Oh, Rupert. As you must know, we must be sailing off soon. I assume the whatever bounty we got for the merits that who gave us?
Money has come in. Used to upgrade the ship, Yahar. New sails, better rudder, bigger pantry.
Bigger pantry, you say?
Distillery.
Wait. On board?
On board, Yahar.
On board distillery.
I was thinking this ship looks a little spiffier than I remember it to be. It's not as garbagey as
Tiffany has insisted we call it the Garbage Pail.
the Garbage Pail.
How is that much of a difference from?
Oh no. Garbage. I love it.
All right. Well, the captain loves it, so.
Were we like set on the mission from the mayor of this town that we're leaving now? Did we ever like go back for that? Sorry,
wait,
this
are
is
you
an
talking
actual
about
question?
Yeah, no, you didn't go back, but I would like to alight it. I don't think we need to have.
That's what I was saying. I thought they were just like, hey.
Yeah, that's basically they know you succeeded and they paid your crew.
Oh, okay.
Which is why my ship is better.
Right?
This is it's also in character because I didn't know that.
No, that's totally. I didn't specify it because I wanted to alight over it, but that's fine. This is
well done.
Who else is on this ship? So Cracking Shot is up in the crow's nest in their fabulous multicolored bird finery. Cracking Shot is a kenku. They are they style themselves as a parrot, so they've dyed their feathers to the multicolors of the macaw. And they are the rogue. They're a gun master. They dual wield pistols. And Cracking Shot jumps down and says, "Ah!"
Cracking Shot is a kenku, and I have only ever heard them repeat things. Yes.
Repeat things. Yes. Ah!
Yeah, it's a curse, right?
Curse is undone.
Curse is undone. So
what? This whole time?
Force of habit. Ah!
They die hard. Have you noticed anything around as we've been gone? Anything strange happen? Give me a full report.
Noticed strange around. Ah!
What? All right. Would you notice?
Could you write it on something, maybe a piece of paper?
He says, "Ah, easy enough. Strange moon in the sky. People acting weird. Zombies. Ah!"
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you are. I pay you good money, and I love that I do. Go back up there in the nest.
Great. He goes back up to the crow's nest.
Before you go, I have a question. Zombies. They are not sleeping with anyone, yeah?
Zombies don't sleep.
No, you know what? That's close enough.
Yeah,
Thank you.
don't ask them what the Don't.
Look, I'm just proving this to you. That was not.
Yeah, Snorfy has powers now.
We just got confirmation that Snorfeaseldex can, at least in some form, divine the future.
Oh god, that's very
At least a
worrying.
little bit.
No one ask him if we win. I don't want
There's
to
a
know.
lot of in talking, and like I'm not really quite sure who any of these people are. So
You met
Um,
Snorfy.
How could I be so rude? Welcome aboard the Garbage Pail, Penny. I forget this is your first time. We should show
Yeah.
her to her quarters, eh?
I have quarters.
Of course you have quarters. Why
Are
wouldn't you
they
have
like
quarters?
a former party member's quarters? And if so, could we please like burn that area beforehand? I don't know what kind of weird, gross things Gwen was into.
Gobron Razne, the chef, comes over and says, "Look, hello, Penny. We heard you were coming.
Huh?
So we squeezed out all that stuff and it looks good. It looks great. No one can impeach the way your quarters look. In that they're empty."
Oh,
I'll get you a
Okay,
bundle
so
of
if I
soup.
kill anyone on board, you're first. Just for that voice.
You haven't tried my delicious kippered herring.
to be fair, it is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go freshen up, I guess.
He
That was
puts
a
on a little
lot.
chef's hat and says, "I'll begin kippering right away."
Kip.
I don't.
Cheerio.
Wait, I do eat fish, don't I? No,
Do you? Have you ever had fish? You live under a mountain.
I have
I
not
mean,
had
brilliant
fish.
fish exist.
It's pretty good.
Like if I've never had it and I am today's old, do you honestly think it'd be a good idea to start just with a giant meal? Like I feel like I might need to like work into it. Like
I mean, it's just
Like rather use it in a sauce, right? You know, like a few,
good.
I don't know, what are they called? Sardines. You put that in the bottom with like some oil, right? You cook it up. It like they like melt into it. It's pretty cool.
mhm.
Whoa, I had to cook for myself a lot.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, that seems nice.
No, you should try it. It's fine.
I might. I'm just gonna go. I'll see you guys in a second.
Alright.
So Penny goes to her room. The ogres swarm about and move around. You see that there are who else have we? Edge, the halfling assassin, is on board.
That's
Fate,
why I have Edge here.
Yeah.
Fate, your young dwarven friend, is here making clothes and
Hey,
knitting.
oh. Well, continue. We'll see.
And
if I can have
the ship is set up and ready to go, and the first party happens.
Nope.
You are traveling to the far south. This will be a week or two long journey on this boat, maybe even longer depending on the weather. So you've got a lot of time, right? A lot of time. Now, audience, I'm going to ask the cast
we are.
to discuss the past of this campaign, what they think is important, using Penny, in fact, as a really great storytelling reason to do so, because Penny doesn't know a lot of this, right?
Mhm.
But I would really like if the audience also talked about like mentioned in the chat, unresolved plot threads, favorite X characters, things they'd like to see come back. My goal is to resolve and revisit as much of what has happened in the past year and a half as possible in the final months of this campaign.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So for right now, I'm going to hand this over a little bit. If they want to request any specific NPCs to talk to, they may do so, but I'm going to assume you guys are talking at this kippered herring, fancy grog. It's like micro-brewed grog.
We're not
This
set
new
sail
distillery?
yet, right?
What was that?
We're not set sailed yet. We're just on the ship
I was
meeting.
intending that you had been setting sail. Is there something
Okay.
you wanted to do before
No,
setting
no.
sail?
No, I want to be on the ship.
You want to give a speech, perhaps, to your crew?
I can rouse the crew. Yes, I can rouse the crew.
So before we do everything I just said, sorry about that. The crew all comes together. They're all standing there, Cracking Shot, Rupert, Gobron Razne, who is the least favorite. Snorfeezeldax is in the back sucking his thumb, trying to stay as far away from Penny as possible. And Walker.
My lovely crew, my friends, my family. Today we set sail not for booty, as our usual goal, I'm not going to lie, but for the preservation of booty, you see. Today we set sail to journey to save this land that we hold dear. And because of that, let's get started, eh? Come on, jump. Rupert, come on. I'm gonna need you to sit on.
Yes, sir. Yes, Captain Ahar.
All right, come on. You've got really big shoulders, and I'm ready to take a nap. Finn, I'm assuming you can tell Cracking Shot however you used to run your thing. Everybody, it's time.
Let's get going. It's time. Great. So you begin to set sail, dodging icebergs. It's very cold out here, staying all below decks as much as possible, with mostly the ogres handing things, but you have a party. So the four of you are hanging out, drinking microbrewed grog, eating really good kippered herring. I'm handing it over to you in the audience a little bit. If you want to, if there's somebody that you specifically want to talk to as an NPC, request to bring them over to the group. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have to run to the restroom because I have the worst digestive system, but I will be right back. But I hand this over to you.
So, making sure we're just deciding what we're doing next season. So when we bring people over, does he meet? Well, he's gone, so I can't ask about that. So,
welcome to Penny's World, where we deal with me acknowledging that I might have just walked into a twee nightmare. So, I don't know what directions I'm in right now. Who's also scared?
Scared to
Well, nothing to be afraid of, really. I mean, once you've seen the jaws of a crystalline velociraptor, you're good to go.
It seems pretty cute, and that makes me feel like blood will happen sooner. I'm not saying by my hand, I'm just saying seems like a really cute crew, and I'm a little nervous about where I fit into it.
Oh, well, I mean,
Correct.
you wouldn't be the first one to, I don't know, first of all, kill one of the ogres on the crew. Hopefully, none of these ogres are... They are more afraid of you than you are of them. How about that? Eh?
I can guarantee that.
Yeah, I think yes, you probably can guarantee that. Yes. Has anybody else tried the fish? I think the fish is lovely.
Yeah, it's delicious, very flaky. You know, what's his name? Rupert does a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin,
Corbin.
Ramsey.
I never learned their names. It's whatever.
No, yeah.
Gobron Rosne.
Gobron.
Look, all chefs have one name, and it's Chef.
There was this
you,
ogre on this island, and apparently this one guy did a painting with him, and the painting from the ogre was actually better than the painting from the human man. And it turned out that in that double-blind study that everyone was holding a divine prejudice against ogres. But sorry, that's all I know about ogres. I read it in a bathroom somewhere.
That is bizarrely specific literature.
Yeah.
What was in a bathroom?
Sorry, I'm just really
Must have been in
uncomfortable. There's a
Crossroads.
lot of new.
Does the Raven Queen have bathrooms? I was wondering. You know
Yeah.
it, yes.
Why would a god have a bathroom? Like, they don't just, like, divinely inspired toilets.
Well,
The
I
thing
mean,
is, she would
Skim's favorite
probably
place.
have one.
Yeah, you know,
Like-
Skim's favorite place was like the bathroom. You know, he was in there all the time.
Don't you
So
talk
I
about my
assume
god's
he's got
bowels like
one.
that.
Yeah, he's gotta have a godly throne, eh? You would think.
I'm sure he does.
Imagine she would have it like in a really like immediate place, like when you go into Shadowfell and you're like, oh, I'm just walking through. I really need to go to the bathroom. And then the toilet itself is like a giant mimic that's going to eat you and all your friends.
I'm guessing
So you're
it's
saying keep
mostly
your
'cause-
distance.
That's not actually a bathroom then.
Oh,
That's
never mind.
a trap room.
But like the outside looks like it's a regular like bathroom kind of situation.
All right.
All bathrooms are traps in the world of the Raven Queen.
Well, we must not visit, eh?
Hey, anyway. Alright, so we're going on our final journey, right? We're going out there to stop this end of the world.
Yes.
Who,
Yeah.
You got any favours to call in?
Well, I really don't know who will be able to help us. What we need the most right now is information on how to kill and kill to death, I'm assuming. Maybe your friends in Polynisos.
Oh,
That's where your god became a god.
I mean, yeah,
You
I
could
never
kill a
went
god,
there,
but a
though.
god, eh? You never been to Polynisos?
No,
It's
I've been.
lovely. The weather is beautiful.
I'm sure I should check it out.
Quite different.
But if you want information, didn't you, like, date some sort of scholar person, Finn, for like a minute? Wasn't there like a library of something rather?
Oh yeah, yeah. I had a fling with the half dragon librarian.
Yeah, like,
It's
that person
typical
will
at
help
this
us
point, huh?
find.
Must have been hot.
Yeah.
It means a dragon, right? You know, they all got abs.
I don't think dragons have abs. He did. He's half.
But
So that was probably the other half. Where the abs came
Sage Halanix of Clan Rogthropna is who you are referring to.
absolutely.
Saladax.
Halanax, that's
Yeah.
he was very nice. Gave us those cloaks of breathing underwater. It was very useful.
Manta ray, I'm pretty sure.
Manta ray, that's the one I was breathing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
You know, my cloak that you took off of me and then burned under a mountain, Euclid.
Right, I didn't know. I mean, it made sense, right?
It's a pretty expensive magical item. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't used mine. Do you want it? Do you want it? You
No,
can have it.
no, it's you sized. It's not mine. Sentimental
We
value.
can get it taken in. They got.
Oh
the-
no! It's the principle.
Hey, you got weird principles.
Yeah,
man.
we could talk to Haladax. I mean, as far as I remember, I left on pretty good terms, which is surprisingly uncharacteristic of me.
Yeah. And you had a couple of friends there too, right? Those two paladins, right? That group.
Are they alive?
The two paladin. Oh,
The one you were
now-
like hot on, and then you were like, "You suck. You can't do anything." Oh wait, that's probably not going to go very well here.
Vanalf. Oh,
Vanalth
Vanalf.
and well, Vanalth was a paladin, and then he had like a sister.
No. It was those two twins from Who Are We Nor, yes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be
Ara and Aaron.
correct.
Yeah. We could ask them. They helped us kill a dragon.
They have to kill a dragon, but this is more than a dragon, yes. This
Well,
is
yeah, but that's a good start.
Benny, this Raven Queen. You must forgive me. I don't know much. I was trapped for a very long time. And it just doesn't have anything to do with me. She cannot help. Does she help?
In her own special ways.
That sounds like a no.
It sounds like a what?
Like a no.
Yeah, she's kind of historically vague to murderous / there's a lot going on there. I did leave a guy at the altar though, quite literally. That might help.
What?
No, like I physically left him at an altar. I didn't.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
You couldn't go through with it?
No, it's that we were talking to the Raven Queen and her thing, and it happened to be her altar, and yeah.
Very interesting use.
Wait,
of
I
words.
literally. So this wasn't a human sacrifice situation?
It was not a human sacrifice situation. I would not say any human beings were sacrificed in the prospect of me and my ascension to the Raven Queen.
That's oddly specific, and I don't like it. Were any halflings?
No comment.
Yeah, I thought it would be
That's a yes. That's a
Killed
yes.
your father in front of us.
That's not a yes. It's not a no.
Oh, that's a yes.
Also,
That's good.
Nightbot needs to shut the fuck up. What's going on, Nightbot?
Finn has killed a couple of people in front of us, actually. I think more than all of us combined.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I don't know. You're a little murderer, aren't you? Yes, you are.
I
Yes, you are.
look. Okay, you don't pat my head like that.
I've got to.
I'm not a pet. I kill a fair amount of people, but I don't honestly. I feel like at this point we're pretty much all even. I just, killed a little bit more people who I probably shouldn't have. That I'm definitely in the running for. That I'm leading.
Don't worry about that. We all go through periods in our lives where things happen. It's fine.
So are we just talking about how many people we killed and if we don't feel bad about it, or are we just talking about how many people we killed in an abstract sense?
Look,
We could talk about either.
if we're going past.
I just didn't know if it was a competition or not. I didn't know if we were bragging or what the general goal was in this,
No.
Bring up death. I assume if anybody's going to fear death the most, it's the one who's caused it the most, so
I mean,
according to my prophecy, you're all fine because you're next to me. If you were next to my brother, I think I don't really know because somebody smashed the tablet.
Hey, you're right your own fate.
Cheers.
I'm trying to make the parallel between fearing death and killing people, because I feel like my mom's only almost killed one person. She definitely fears death a lot.
Wait, are you talking
I'm not
about?
saying it's not valid. I'm just saying it's a matter of principle.
Your real mom or your mommy?
That's my real mom.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't there a vision where you were burning a countryside with your mother? Didn't you do that?
That was of me with my great-great-grandmammy. I think you're conflating some visions.
No. We were proving our worth to a group of dragon hunters or whatever underneath the soil.
The GIF.
Yeah. And
What happened to you guys?
What?
I was busy fighting some guy and getting this ability to, blink in and out of existence. What happened to you guys?
Oh. Killed a bunch of kids, still could be child soldiers and, fight for their right to live. I wasn't proud of it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I made really good friends with Dragon, and then I think I insulted him by giving him money to add to his hoard. It was just the tone of it, I guess. I don't know. It was lost in translation. He's never seen the sun, poor bastard.
Little bastard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him a little kiss on the forehead on the way out, He's gonna be that childish about it.
And Benny, you burned the city to the ground?
Yeah, it's I remember there being a vision where you there was this long limbed thing with a baby face, and then it was going through this horrible town and lighting the flame or whatever, and then you were pushed through to the other side or something.
Yeah, about that. That was not necessarily here, and everybody in that demi-plane doesn't count. Because they're already dead. No, not because
Oh, okay,
they're.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as long as they're dead
No,
already.
no. I've killed a lot of people, but like that was not one of those days.
All right.
To be fair, most of those people ended their own lives on their own hubris. So, like, I feign all responsibility and accountability for those now.
You know,
I almost killed my best friend, but then it was a trick.
I think you should be the most afraid of death, eh?
No, I'm not
sounds
going to
like-
die.
Okay.
I'm kind of cursed now. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to die. I am okay with dying one day. I'm not too concerned anymore. I did offer. Like, my mom was like, hey, do you want to be immortal and live forever? And I'm like, bitch, no. And then she locked us in a house. So we couldn't get out.
But you did.
Yes, and now I serve the Raven Queen.
All right. Okay. I guess.
That sounds right.
So
Look, I can't-
who are we gonna call for help?
Cool. So we got your boyfriend, who's not your boyfriend, of course. I know your boyfriend, who's not your boyfriend. I know. And I guess, well, I should have had someone in my past life that I've dated at some point that I should talk to. I think they're all dead, so that's probably not gonna happen.
I'm
Sorry though.
thinking maybe the person we need to talk to is already here, and we just need to amplify their power. Snowfizzledeck says that he's gotten this power from dreaming, eh? What if we...
Hit him over the head real hard?
Well, I was going to say take him to the Hambalani and see if we can amplify his dreams and
Okay.
sift through possibilities and see if we can find a way to kill Atropos that way. But we could just hit him over the head too. I like that idea.
No,
What
you're
are
the
you talking about?
captain. I like that. Honestly, I think that's a better one. I'm just, quick
I
to the
just-
draw.
We
That's
just the thing is though, we don't know how accurate this power is because according to him, somebody's going to have sex with his parents. I didn't even know they were alive.
I know what
Or
you were
maybe
saying,
they're dead too.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, break them
Zombie
back and then-
sex.
That's the argument we've been having for a while. That like, it's gross and I don't like it.
It is gross, but
Mhm.
most
You would think things
zombies
would just start falling off.
are
Like erection.
animated by a consciousness that gets to decide what they do. Most consciousness do not give that order, but there's no reason it technically, hypothetically, couldn't happen. Like, it is within the realm of possibility, and we have confirmation that our little kobold can see the future. That's it. That's what we should be focusing on.
So Finn
So-
can have sex with zombies, but I can't eat a goblin. No, I get it.
have not
I get
had
it.
sex
I get it.
with a zombie.
No, I get it.
I really can't tell if you're going for like the consent politics or zombies or trying to tell us a secret. And like, we support you, we just don't want to hear it anymore.
No, yeah, you should
Look,
bring them
I have
around. They're
my
probably
own
really
things.
nice.
Rotting flesh is not one of them. Exposed bone is mostly not one of them.
Yeah, don't like.
Right.
Okay? Mostly.
Well,
I
So
get
yeah,
that.
there's always that option.
Yeah, so.
I think. I don't know.
Captain Wins, do you want
feel
this
like
food? Do you want this? The rest of this?
Absolutely.
There you go. You can
I
take
am a cat garbage disposal. With a mouthful.
Garbage disposal.
Of course, the garbage disposal.
Jackson Juniper says smiles are exposed bone.
Yeah,
You can
that's
just
exactly
say
what I meant. Technically, so are like,
I'm gonna stop smiling now.
horns and tusks.
Could I have some of that too? Like, I know it might not work out fine, but I'll eat some of the fish.
Oh,
Yeah, you can have it.
accidentally in the moonlight, you see a pod of orca whales going
Be
past
hungrier.
the ship. It's very lovely. They are very, very nice and sweet. They are very interested in your ship. They go. on the outside, but and they go past. Do you want to feed them food or something? Do you want to talk to them? You want to just let them go?
Oh, I was thinking that we should kill one and use its blubber for fuel.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We
I
don't
don't
need
know.
it for fuel. I mean, like,
This isn't a steam-powered boat. It's sails. What the hell
yeah.
are you killing it for?
I mean, I guess technically for lanterns, but we can just magically light them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, we could sell the blubber to people who are like non-magical. That's an option.
That is an option. I don't know. I just saw, you see an orca and you immediately think,
What's it taste like?
mm-hmm.
I get that.
I don't think that.
I
I'm
don't
like,
think that either.
that seems like a lot of blubber and not a lot of meat.
Yes, but it must cook down so tenderly. It
Well, like
must.
think about the process. Like think about how much
Mm.
energy and like things we might need to like actually reduce that and be able to utilize any of its parts in a rational way on a fucking ship.
I just ate also,
So
so I'm
worth
not really like, my first thought when I see a creature outside that's like maybe slightly sentient is not
Well,
like,
I-
how can I eat it? And then
Well, I just ate a fish, and so I
Uh-huh.
see a bigger fish, and I go,
That's a
"There's
mammal.
always a bigger fish," and I want to
that's
eat
not a
it.
fish, that's a
You
mammal.
bring this up, but
Yeah.
I vaguely
What?
remember a similar argument happening
Wait, there's a
a
difference.
while back.
Yes.
I've had cow.
You thought what?
I've
You've
had
had
cow.
Yeah, cow's great.
It's mammal. Mammals, it's good. I would eat a mammal. Mostly, usually.
Jesus Christ. I just
Yeah.
take like some fish off the
Rabbit?
side of the boat and chuck it to it.
Wait, are you telling me that orcas are like sea rabbits?
The
No,
rabbit
they're
of the
like-
sea.
Big sea rabbit, because
they're
they're
like
mammals.
way smarter than that. Way
Why are you
smarter
saying the
than
rabbits are dumb?
The octopus of the sea.
that. They are dumb. My god, really? Are you serious?
I mean,
They hunt in packs. They seem to try to like communicate with people.
rabbits
saw it.
hunt?
Are you?
I don't. You're walking around calling me stupid, but I ain't never seen a rabbit hunt.
Yeah, rabbits are herbivores.
No. Let them have this.
See?
No, they're horribly violent. I don't know why you've never seen this. before.
What are you talking
They're
about?
terrifying. You never noticed.
You're pulling.
They're very good hunters. They're very quiet and shadowy.
All right, Euclid. All right, haha.
I don't know.
got
Have you
me.
ever
Serious.
noticed the rabbit behind you? There could be one behind you right now. You wouldn't even
I know
No.
there isn't because you would be pouncing on it and eating it.
Oh, I guess, yeah. You've got me
I
there.
got you. I got you there.
I don't know where you read this, but
That's the whole idea.
As you're
One
here,
comes from the front, as two come from the side. You think you're gonna get one?
Clever. Clever
as
girls.
you're here, looking out over the ocean, talking to each other, drinking your grog, finishing up your kippered herring, I would like you all to make nature checks for me.
I really hope
Oh
we're
no, are
attacked by a
those
pack of
orcas
shit.
running away from something and not just frolicking?
That is a 19 plus.
Okay, you got it, dude.
I rolled a 2, so.
It's, minus 1.
You got it better than me. I got 14.
18.
19.
19. Penny and Finn. There is a new star in the sky, a pinpoint of brilliant white light that you know the constellations and you know the stars, and it is strange. It is very strange to see this this extra star in the sky. You're not quite sure what it means.
Is it extraordinary in any kind of way? Size, shape, color, brightness?
You would, as it stands right now, it is just a bright light. It might have a strange tint to it, but right now it's just a new star. A telescope, which Cracking Shot would have, or some other form of hyperperception could illuminate more information.
Sure. There's an extra star.
There are zombies. I assume a lot of things are going to be happening that
Yeah.
are just going to be weird.
Yeah. You think that's atrophy?
Entropy, atrophy. I don't know. Cracking Shot.
What's his name?
Cracking Shot!
Oh god.
Look at you see that all the way up there? look at it. And tell
Up
me what
there, look at it. And he
Thank
pulls
you.
out his spyglass and says, and hands the spyglass over to Finn.
I was like, I don't want it.
All right. First, I check to make sure that there's like no marker or ink.
There is no marker or ink.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to go and look.
We almost got
Sorry?
it.
Almost.
So
I have an intelligence of 9 now. You can't fuck with me.
make a perception check with advantage.
Lovely. Oh, that was not great. Am I proficient? With perception, I am. So that is our proficiency bonus still 3? I forget. At level 9.
Yeah, at level 9, no, it's 4.
It's 4? Okay, so that's a 15 then. I gotta change that on my sheet.
So you look out into the sky and you see that it is a strange tinted light. It is brilliant white with light edges of malevolent greens and purples. It reminds you of the light that radiated off the Angel of Decay that attacked you all in the rolling hills.
Yeah, that's atrophy. For sure.
Atropus.
Oh, I know.
Okay, good. I just
Yeah.
for our audience, Atropus. Please go on.
Yeah, that's atrophy for sure. It's got the green purple vibe that Angel of Death thing had when I kind of popped off.
I guess that's a good thing, eh? Because
Is it?
well, yes. Once we win, it'll go away. Hopefully, right? That's how these things work. This is my first prophecy. If anybody else has any any tips,
Is there? Do we? All right.
You could ask
All
the
right.
really.
Wait. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
No.
Please, Penny. Yeah.
You could ask that one or ogre who's really like this. She might have some ideas about it. I don't know. I just kind of get the vibe.
You think so?
don't
I
know.
was gonna say we could go to my old friend Halidax, and see if there's like some kind of way we can amplify the distance of a spell, and then we could just disintegrate the star.
What? Are you talking about disintegrating a god?
I don't know if it's a god.
I mean, we've got that.
Oh, I want to be very clear about something, Carter.
Yeah.
That's no Death Star. It's a Death Moon.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No, it was a Star Wars pun. Sorry. Go on.
No, it did not go over. It hit
Good. Good.
right in the frontal lobe.
It was a bad Star Wars pun, but it made me happy.
You're good. I missed it. I wish I could have made it for you.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, we could just disintegrate it, right? Like it's physically there. We've killed gods before. We were flipping weak.
well, you two weren't there.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
were.
our god. No.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are like literally chilling with god killers.
Yeah, once you kill a god, everything else is just
So-
kind of like, you know.
Yeah, everything else just kind of like loses its edge.
You know what they say, once you kill a god, you gotta kill another god.
Yeah, we
I
should
mean,
try
that's
and
right
take
to
its
kill a
place
god,
this
that's-
time.
That's what happened.
Just do a noise scam.
What were you
Hopefully,
doing?
I'm
Scott?
having a hard time understanding what a lot of you are talking about.
Yeah.
So hopefully things will become.
Sorry, yeah.
easy.
So,
I'm not
skim.
dumb. I just have no idea what the fuck.
Yeah,
is going
yeah.
on.
Well, I feel like okay. We've mentioned Skim before, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's Euclid's patron.
Yeah.
Our
Mhm.
my ex first mate.
And the
You don't have
druid.
to.
Did the druid have
Yeah,
like a
like that.
crush on him or something? Is that why?
What,
Did
me?
you-
No, not you.
Okay.
I
Do you
don't
have a
know.
crush on him?
No, I know. I'm not
No,
driven.
not you. I'm talking to our captain, sir.
Did I have a crush?
Did
Well, he
you?
was handsome. He was very tall, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm saying how hot he is all the time, and I'm like, why?
He was like 6'6".
He had horns, I guess. He was more
Yeah,
than
He had
6'6".
horn.
He was
He had
like 7
horn.
foot tall with horns.
They're like
Oh, with the
like
horns.
a
No, no, no.
celebrity almost with you guys.
You're so funny.
7'6".
Yeah, no, he was a good looking. He was a good looking tiefling for sure. He's a married man, though. You know. So I would never.
Also, his
Look,
wife
I'd
is
finally be honest
actually
with you.
pretty scary.
I don't
Nobody said
know
he had a
if you
crush.
would.
I just wanted to see how you guys would react.
Anyway.
I wanna throw something out there.
Mhm.
If none of you have sending, Storfeezeldax absolutely would. So if you wanted to do something like communicate with Halinix without traveling all the way to Tectatowaddle, or any other NPC that we've met before, and if you wanted to ask them about Atropus or just ask them other questions, that's something you could do without having to travel all the way across the world.
With
I
a
have
Snorfeezel phone.
Yeah.
I
Sending
have
is for
no-
NPCs.
I have no problem doing it.
Doing what?
I can. I just don't really know where it's going, so I can't really offer my services.
Oh, well, that's fine. That's okay.
So if you have a message that you would like to get across, I could definitely facilitate that message. If
Could you cast sending to let Snorfeezeldax know that we need him?
you want me to page
Our
the person
pager.
I threatened to kill.
Oh,
Hey, by the way, I wanted to mention.
Okay,
you
I'll do
realize
it. So,
before you do that,
Snorfeezeldax.
Oh, no, you could not. It's fine.
Hello?
It's,
Snorfeezeldax comes-
it's
Who called me?
voice of your
Hello?
nightmares.
Oh, it's you. You called
Where are
me.
you?
I'm here.
Benny, you realize if we throw Finn over the edge, they think he was a seal, right? The orcas. Just saying.
Did you not mean to call me? Should I go?
No. We have much use for you.
I can
My.
be useful?
Oh,
Yeah. In a couple ways. First, tell me more about this nightmare.
Sure. So I'm in my childhood bedroom
Oh, God.
and I'm playing with my sticks, my favorite toys. Just, And then the door opens and my
Okay.
mother is there and she's like, "Hello, Snorfeezeldax." And I'm like, "Hi, Mom." And she's like, "I'm a zombie." And I'm like, "Oh no!" And I want to fornicate. Oh no!
Oh, with
And then-
you?
And now it's very scary. And then I take out my sticks and I try to fight her off. And then I do,
Okay,
and I run
wait.
downstairs and I go, "Dad, Dad, Dad!" And he goes, "Hello, son. I would also like to fornicate. I'm a zombie." Ah!
Okay. I'm just gonna pause for that one.
Wow.
The strange thing is, my parents are both alive.
Do you know that?
where are your parents at currently?
I'm just saying.
They're in the trading depot of the kobolds. Buy stuff, please.
So a small band of wandering
But-
scapegoats during an international crisis of undeath.
You might want to send a message. Can you do that?
I can.
What a useful little
so
thing
smart.
you are.
Hey, Mom. How are you?
No,
I
no.
love you.
Tell her I said hi.
Are you okay?
Tell her I said hi.
They are they're fine. So I don't know
Okay.
why you thought they would be dead.
No reason. We just heard something from Portia. No, I wanted to. What we actually need you to do, can you do another sending?
Sure.
Cool. You remember Halidax? Did you ever meet Halidax? No, you never came to Tectwaddle. Did you?
Okay.
Oh,
Zeke,
no.
did you already start the ad break?
My mistake. I'm just saying sorry about that.
Just quick thing, since that's
This will
actually
be on the
happening.
this will be on the this will be on the VOD.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yep. I understand. Let's not do that again. Cool.
So
Yeah.
we're on an ad break. Is that what's happening?
We already did an ad break. It was a mistake. It was closing out of something, and it just started an ad break. My mistake.
Yeah, just
Oh.
John, read the chat. For
I did.
context.
Yeah.
I responded.
And 9, 8, 7, 6. Everyone is on. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. That's my fault. Anyway, sorry about the ad break.
That's so weird. My stream was up the whole time.
It's probably because you're a subscriber. People who weren't subscribed who are watching got an ad break. That's my bad.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Imposter.
I'm not an imposter. Dr. Ware is not an imposter. Can you look? I got a librarian friend, half dragon. Works at Tectwaddle. His name's Halidax. Could you send a message?
Sure. His name is Halinix, by the way.
No, I've had that in my notes incorrectly for months.
Halinix. I could have
Halinix.
said it wrong during the actual thing. I have it written down as Halinix.
I'll
But
just
that's
call
okay.
him Hallie from now on.
Sorry. I got distracted. He says, "Hello, Halinix of Clanrock Throcknar. This is Snowfizzledax. I'm friends with Finn, and he wants to talk to you. Can you do something about that?" He says yes.
All right, great. Can you ask him, is there a way to lengthen the distance of a spell?
Why is this your plan?
The air shimmers and a spiritual form of Halinix appears, and he says, "Hello, Finn. Oh, and everyone else. This is and he closes his robe a little bit
All right.
and hiding the upper edge of his abs.
What did you
And-
think I was gonna bring Snorfy in on this?
No, I just thought
Hopefully
that
we'll
you
shoot
wanted to talk to me. That's all.
I
And,
do, yeah.
he ruffles his scales down, and he looks a little bit more professional. And then he's like got a book in his hand all of a sudden. He looks much more like a sage very quickly.
Oh, anyways, good to talk.
Yes, hello
See you
everyone.
again. You
Halinix,
look well.
Clanrog Throcknar, Sage Extraordinaire of Tectwaddle, for those I don't know. President, I just saw you. How are you on this ship?
Do like a twitting spell. Don't worry about that.
I'm going to blink out of existence.
Oh, I see.
Spelled it.
I'm not aware of such magics, but I suppose they must exist. You'll have to tell me about this twinning magic that you've created in the future.
Yeah, you know what? A little this for that. Do you know of any sort of way that you can increase the distance of a spell?
Certainly. As far as I know, there's magics that can extend the reach of a spell by nearly double.
What about like 10, 20, 50 fold?
Not that I'm aware of. That doesn't mean it couldn't exist. We would have to get some of the finest minds of this world together to create something like that, but I have a few thoughts.
All right, cool. Yeah, just, trying to solve a problem, bouncing some ideas around. I can tell from everyone else's face that they don't like mine, but if you could get to work on that, maybe that'd be nice.
Wait,
Is
before
this
you do that-
is this about the new star in the sky?
It is. You're very perceptive, Halinix.
Do you know something about this?
It's evil.
Okay.
Got it in one word. Did it?
It's what
All
it
right.
is.
That does not help me research it, but
Yeah,
I will
It's
Oh,
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Euclid? No, I really don't know.
Look, it's the parent of the worm that waits. What's the word? It starts with an A. Atropus.
I thought it was atrophy.
You thought it
Oh,
was
Jesus
atrophy,
Christ.
yes.
Oh.
Opus.
I really wish we could split
That's
the
a very
difference with the
old
crown and you.
legend.
I just want you to know that.
That's a very old legend indeed. Are you sure? Have you heard this name from a reliable source?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you happen to, you seem to be shaken by the name. Do you happen to know a little
Well,
about this?
Let me get a real book. I'll be right back.
What the hell?
He grabbed a book as a prop. The chat got it right. He comes back with a book of universal origin stories. He says, so this is a collection of beginning of the world myths from every culture, from the dwarves that say they were carved out of rock by Moradin, to the theories of Ao, the god of gods, that sort of stuff. But one of these legends is the legend of Atropus. The idea is that there was this divine progenitor that gave of himself, and he had this other name that has been forgotten, and
Atrophy.
created life, but at the cost of his own sanity and his own life. And the only way that he can regain his own sanity and life is to wipe out all sentience in existence. And so the rumor is, the myth is, that this being who has a consciousness that it barely has a personality, travels from world to world, draining them of all life and replacing them with hideous, twisted mutations of life in his image.
Mm-hmm.
Until eventually there is no life left and he can regain his own.
Wait, so he, like, I don't know, spilled some milk and now he's just trying to clean it up and wear the milk?
Sort of. He gave a gift that was greater than he intended to give and lost more of himself than he
No,
thought.
there's no takebacks on gift given.
Well, that's why Atropus is evil.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
That's evil.
So that's the one thing. It's just the fact that he takes back gifts he gave. That's
Gifts
what
are
makes
very
it,
important
it's
in
not the
halfling culture. I don't
assimilation.
think you understand. I mean, you were raised by dwarves, so I don't know how much giving there is amongst your people, but
Not much.
okay. Gifts are big for us.
Sorry, wait, what was rewind? What did you just say?
How much giving is there amongst dwarves?
Like a lot, actually. Like I know I'm
Like a
only-
mutual exchange? Or like a feudal kind of giving?
Well, I mean, like my
It's
dad.
not all feudal. Like I feel like that was a generalization.
It was a little bit, yeah.
Say, my-
I'm generalizing about my people too. Not everyone's
Okay.
a good gift giver.
I feel like if anything, my human mom's the one that doesn't give anyone gifts.
Yeah, humans are the worst. For sure.
By far.
Halinix nods sagely. But
Yeah.
yes, humans are the worst.
Yeah, humans suck.
Luckily, there's none of those around, right? Halinix says, I'll look into this more if you'd like. Is there something in particular you'd like me to research?
Yeah, if
For the chat as well, our audience, is there something that you would like Halinix to research that our lovely crew can express to him? I'll put that out there, and then I'll let Finn speak. I'm sorry to have cut you off, but I wanted to have them thinking. Finn, please, what were you about to say?
how to disintegrate a moon?
All right. No, don't listen to him. Look up a way of like some sort of prophecy and how to reverse it if there was a prophecy to stop it.
Why not?
You can't melt a moon.
Says who?
I've
You-
seen it happen
You're
in my imagination.
No,
Look,
like,
you're
I could-
putting limits on yourself. It's magic. Magic, the only limit to magic is your own fear and doubt.
To be clear,
Yeah.
Atropus, if he exists, isn't a moon. He's a malformed god, a world born dead. he is not a moon, and anything that would destroy, like, obviously I don't think we want to research moon destroying technology because it will absolutely end up in the hands of a villain. It's a classic thing. We've had to prevent the destruction of the real moon several times.
It's really sweet that you're humoring a lot of our bullshit right now.
Yeah, Howlix is great.
I'm a sage. What I do is humor bullshit.
Thanks a lot.
That is literally part of our code. Answer any question that's asked, no matter how ridiculous, and do not judge the asker.
I see what you see, Finn.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, there are many sages. In fact, I will be contacting the head of our order, Sage Regilius in Crossroads, to discuss this with him after I finish this conversation. But my point is, technology, magic that would destroy a moon isn't going to work on this. It's basically, it's more than a god. It's a progenitor. Does that make sense? If it exists in the way that the myths say, this is the origin of sentient life turned evil, turned death.
So, do we even know if killing it would killing it be like a kill switch for the universe?
Almost certainly not, but I don't know that killing it is even possible.
Okay, so we like turn it around, give it what it wants, other than destroying the planet, and it fucks off to where it was come from, right?
What if we send an ambassador to go out and meet it? We get some kind of
Are you
means of
volunteering?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Well, then maybe we don't do that.
I mean, I could. It's just like there's not a prophecy about me stopping all of this.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe we should look into a prophecy and see if there was anything about reversing it. Sorry, I broke the tablet. It
I
just
was
looked
like, oh, I
two
wonder
things.
if only we had a tablet to study the prophecy. Speaking of,
Yes.
yes, there was actually a temple to Atropos, I believe, and in that temple we found a seduce itself.
All right, Finn,
I'm sorry.
the audience has deemed that you must go to death, Atropos itself, and in no lesser terms, fuck it.
I look at the chat once, and it's what I see. It's yes. There was a prophecy, a tablet, and on the tablet there was the depiction of a black tabaxi and a golden tabaxi. Maybe that's a good place for you to start searching, cross-referencing tabaxi and Atropos.
Certainly. So there is, I'm already looking in this book, and actually there is reference to the worm that waits in here, and that it's a harbinger of Atropos. It comes to worlds centuries, if not millennia, prior to Atropos arriving, and weakens it and seduces mortals. Perhaps what we need to do is find an expert on the worm that waits, and they might have some more information about this prophecy or about this, but the worm that waits was killed several years ago.
Hey, Halinix,
Yes.
if the worm that waits comes and weakens worlds that are then consumed, who wrote a book about it? Like, how do we know that's true? If all the worlds are dead?
There are a lot of priests of the worm that waits. Many of those have passed away at this point, though.
Yeah, but maybe he's just lying. Maybe he's just trying to,
Hey, Finn, look up. See that?
Yeah, I found it first.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it seems like a lie then, does it?
No, I'm just saying, like, who wrote the book? It doesn't make sense. That's all. I'm trying to
origin mythology, right? It's
sure,
hard to
yeah.
say.
I'm trying to get pieces that I can understand.
That is a very good
Right?
question.
Little victories. That's what's important right now.
If there's a night hag that possibly absorbed all the power from the worm that waits, would that one be the one that we have to talk to?
Oh,
Oh.
that would be I mean, if you can converse with a night hag in a way that would make sense and would not have her steal your soul or ruin your dreams for all eternity, then
I mean,
And
we're
do
all
so.
gonna die, so I guess whether she'd be the third one to steal my soul, so it wouldn't be like that big of a deal, right? So we just explain it that way.
I will find out who wrote this book.
Thank you. That's. I think maybe we could learn.
It is anonymous, but that makes me wonder what they're hiding.
They
Right?
tend to usually come out like if somebody's like, "Hey, I really like this book," and like make a big deal of it, they might appear.
Oh, I get, yeah, we just hold a convention specifically for that book to celebrate the author and people who write like them because they're so influential, and they'll just like have to show up, right?
Maybe they're already dead. I agree. That was a really silly thing to say.
Yeah, no.
I mean, like how the question is, how are you going to smoke it out? Like, how are you going to figure out who this person is?
Well, once we can find them, we'll just track down their soul, rip it back into the world of the living, and ask a few questions.
Oh, I can do that now.
Oh, everyone got really powerful just now. That's nice.
Yeah, I can't do that. I just
Totally
assumed
talk
one
to
of
them.
y'all could.
Like, if it's only for a
That
little
was
while,
right.
I condone it.
Yeah, no, it's just to ask questions. It's not to like resurrect him. I mean, unless he's some kind of chosen one, but I think we already have one of those. So
Halenik says, I should begin this research immediately.
yeah,
That's true.
What?
Yeah.
Do you have any
Yes.
other questions? Is there anything else you'd like to ask of me?
No. I have to have a conversation with myself soon.
How do you
See.
with your
Mhm,
Cool. How would
I know.
we contact you, or you contact us? Do we just go fly over
send,
there?
send to me again, and I can create another holographic
Oh,
duplicate.
that's right, I could do that.
But also, I am going to communicate with the rest of my order, and with others as well, and as many minds as I can. If any of this is true, it is a dire threat to this world, and we need all of the greats working together to solve this.
I
Perhaps consider actually, let's do this now. I'm going to call together a convocation about what to do about this, and every world leader, every sage, and the other luminaries of this world will come together, and I would like you to be there. So since that is the case, where in the world should it be? Audience, I would love for you to say, of all the locations that we've explored or heard about, where we should have a gathering. If the cast would like to talk amongst themselves and propose places to help the audience out, and then we'll do a vote once we get all of the different options as to where we think we should gather to discuss with all the world's luminaries.
I mean, wouldn't Crossroads make the most sense? Because it's kind of like in the middle of everything.
What's what?
Crossroads. The town,
I don't even know.
Crossroads. Smack dab in the middle of the map.
Well, that I guess makes sense. I was gonna say Populous Rex because
Hezrick has fully captured my vibe of gathering the elite at Denny's.
Oh, yeah, there's a great Denny's at Populous Rex. There's actually two of them. There's a bad one and there's a good one. And I think you should all meet up at the good Denny's at Populous Rex.
Wait, there's two taverns owned by some guy or madam
No.
named Denny?
There's two Denny's, as in like there's a Denny and then there's Denny. One with a Y, one with an IE. The bad one's the IE. You don't like going there. It's not very nice. It's actually like pretty run down. Their like drinks are super astringent, but like I will say the other Denny's with a Y, that their mash is delicious.
Zeke, could you discuss for a second Polynices's Skim temple, the temple that Skim made to where the gods could not.
I was like, we've got a whole place that gods can't go to.
That is true.
That is true.
How easy is it to get to Polynices, though? I thought it was like surrounded by some force field.
It is, but it's not a force field. It's a dome of stars.
Yeah.
It doesn't prevent entrance or exit. It's permeable.
So it's a pretty easy place to spot.
There's also
Well, yeah, but literally gods can't go there. That's like in the foundation.
Mm-hmm. There is
And we're
a
going to discuss killing a god, so
not a bad idea. I do want to say out of character. I forgot about Crystal Dinosaur Island.
Yeah, but that rises and sinks.
I did too.
I was like, we can't
Somebody
find that.
mentioned
Though.
it. It got added to my list immediately.
Thank you.
I would love to go back, but it rises and sinks. So we don't even know. You know,
And new
you can't be like,
location,
hey,
huh?
meet at this point in the map and maybe there will be an island there. That doesn't sound terribly professional.
But
I don't know. That's my
but
choice
it's an
now.
option. So I think we've got 4 solid options for the audience to vote on: Crossroads, Populous Rex, Polynisos, Crystal Dinosaur Island.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got it. Let me add these here. New plural. Sorry, everybody. This was
Oh,
good.
Oh, I've got to go get it.
Hey, thank you.
Populous. No, it's already Populous Rex.
Nightbot is murderous today.
What is it? The Good Denny's. What's the other? What were the other ones again? Oh,
Heath,
Crystal
what
Island.
did you feed Nightbot? Like, Nightbot is out for blood.
Every character that Carter creates that he enjoys that we end up killing.
God.
2 for 3 so far.
What's the other ones? Sorry, I have Polynisos. Oh, Polynisos. That so I got Polynisos, Crystal Dinosaur Island, Populous Rex, and what's the last one again?
Crossroads.
Crossroads. Up.
Jackson Juniper, I have a feeling that wherever we go, some sort of Denny's joke will be made.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like
Promise
the
of
Denny's is canonically in Populous Rex.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, it's been decided.
Yeah, there's
If you
two of
want to
them.
go to Denny's,
There's 2. You can actually. We should do a separate poll later to make sure we're going to the good Denny's, not the bad Denny's.
no, don't give them that power.
Everyone's selecting Denny's.
Yeah, you didn't even put. You just put it as the good Denny's.
Yeah, of course. Crystal Dinosaur Island is also really cool. Oh wait. Wrong music.
Yeah.
And so
No.
is Crossroads.
Polynisos probably fits the
Have you
best.
been to Crossroads?
We've not been to Crossroads.
Okay.
Wait, no, we started in Crossroads when it was a
Crossroads.
bar show.
No
Oh.
idea what the hell
But we
you
started
guys
in
are talking
Anchorage.
about.
started
Like,
in
this has
Anchorage.
gone so off the realm of like perceived like information that can be retained that I commend everybody that is currently here. I'm like trying to figure out where half these places are. I wasn't even in the show back then.
Whoa, someone's really gunning for Polynisos. It's probably friggin' damn fine.
Good. Thank you. Pulling ahead.
That's cheating. Someone's like just
Is
voting
it
with all
cheating?
their points.
You're the.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you can take the. Look, like. People have that
Isn't
option.
it good for us when people spend channel points?
It's
No, it doesn't change anything.
yeah, it
Oh.
doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, like, yeah. Come back and watch us. Stock up on those points. I can't spend my 80K, so I'm glad someone's spending theirs.
Man, I got excited about Crystal Dinosaur Island, but
No.
Well,
You know what?
maybe
I'll
Crystal
throw
Dinosaur
you
Island
one just
comes
for
to
fun.
us. Maybe it comes to us. Is all I'm saying.
no, I mean
It
it's
does
on my
raise
list
some-
of
it
Reds
doesn't-
now. It was not
Yeah.
before, so.
We could still. I mean,
Oh yeah, no.
I
It's-
spent all my
I
claws.
was like,
on,
John, I don't mean
Get
to like
closer.
spoil anything
Getting
for
closer.
you. But you're the dungeon master.
Oh my goodness.
We could just go.
Sinkable bus.
Nudge spent 3 bits, by the way. Thank you so
Yay!
much.
Thanks
so
for the
much, Nudge.
bits. Thanks, Joe.
Nudge.
No, Nudge is Laura.
Singable Bus
Sinkable bus.
Oh, Sinkable Bus.
is my
Got it.
roommate
Got it.
on the other side of the wall.
All right. So he says, very well. We will travel. What was the name of the Boar Island? It got a new name afterwards.
I know.
Afar, and it was called. Did I write it down?
It's something to do with a polis. I have no idea.
What is it?
We'll
No?
find its name before the next episode. Or before,
Yes.
I mean, it'll be several episodes where we go there. And he says, great. He says, great. I will bring the luminaries together in Polynisos. I will transport you there when the time is right, if you desire. And, or you can make your way there. But where are you on your way to now?
Captain?
Oh, sorry. We are on our way. What? We are on our way home. What are you talking
Right
about?
continent?
Already? I
Yes.
thought we'd go in there later. I thought we'd do
No.
this and then go to the bright.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
no.
I am going back home to eat at the diner in Tecatowaddle, where I am currently the president.
The
course.
presidency
Well,
isn't
yeah,
free?
no. Oh,
But I
yeah,
heard you
obviously.
mention that you were heading to the Bright Continent.
Yeah,
And that is, of course, the center of Tabaxi culture, that and Kiefer. If there's a prophecy about Tabaxi, they may know more about it than anyone.
Maybe then we should stop in Kiefer too. My mom's home. That's north of Tecatowaddle, yes.
And Polynices is off its coast.
Ah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, then maybe we will head to Kiefer first and see what aunts and uncles have to say.
Well, let's do one more vote and then our break. Sorry, Zeke.
It's good. It's good. New poll. What we doing?
Where we're heading.
Y'all are trying to. I'm like,
Bright Continent, Kiefer, or Polynisos? I know we just did a poll, but that will determine the second half of this episode.
Love it.
And that'll give me the break to think about it.
And obviously, Captain, when Alanix asked us where we were going, I presume he meant where we, your scions, I think that's correct, working in your stead.
of course. Where will I be
your
sending my
Garbage Pail.
scions
Um,
next?
Halleck-
Of
or not.
Halenix gets this look on his face, and he's a little too smart for this.
What?
I just rolled his insight check, and it's like 20. Actually, somebody, I think Finn should roll a deception check. The DC is 23.
Can I even? I'm charismatic as. Oh,
I
I'm a
know you
liar.
are. That's
Oh,
why
I
it
can do
might
this.
work.
Hold on. Yeah, that's an 18 plus 9, 27.
So he looks a little, but he ends up believing it, and he goes,
Yeah.
"That's right. You're gonna have to tell me about this transference technology in the future."
Well, you're gonna have to tell me about yours.
Oh, this is just a spell of communication.
Yeah,
Nothing too
but
bad.
you're here.
A illusion of me is here.
Yeah. So is the captain's.
Oh, you said he was in both places at once. You said it was a twinning spell.
No, that's Euclid's got worms in his face, in his brain. You know.
No, trust the
It's
guy with
just-
9 intelligence.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
He slept with him. He's got to trust him.
Look, Euclid, don't blow
That
this.
is not true. Just in general.
I'm mad at Twitch now.
What's up?
Discovered that polyamorous is considered a bad word on Twitch. Does not meet guidelines.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
Twitch?
It's
Get
the amorous.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hold on. Can you put like homosexual or heterosexual? Like, is it like all you just can't talk about sexuality in chat?
I don't know. I
No
just tried to do a
sex
poll.
for you, Twitch.
That is hilarious, given what most Twitch stream chats are like.
No. What we want
thirsty.
is the cisgendered monogamous gaze that just goes inward, that creates the desire, like
Well, it works in chat.
funnel.
Yep.
What?
Oh,
Polysorceress is my new favorite word. I don't even know what it means.
More than one.
I'm about to take a new.
Spellcaster?
Can I have multiple sorceress origins? Can I be polysorceress?
by the way, Twitch, polyamorous trans rights. Just want to tell you that. Just want everyone on Twitch to hear that phrase.
Polyamorous trans rights. Hi, I have a voice. I forgot it was there. I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
What, do you shy in front of my hot half dragon boyfriend? Like, what's going on?
All right.
What?
So Halinix
Intimidated by his
will
abs.
disconnect. You're going to travel to where you're traveling, right?
Mhm.
And we'll have that vote together in a couple moments.
It's already voted.
Sorry for the 2 votes in a row, but we're defining the future of this season.
Didn't realize this was a homebrew session going.
Right. We'll figure it out. All right.
Yeah.
Vote is almost done. We continue heading to the bright. Oh, maybe
Oh.
not.
Oh,
we
it was
continue
close.
heading to the bright continent after the break. All right, let's take our 10-minute break and
Yeah.
then come back.
See you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice, Drinks, and Drama.
Mm.
We remain on the Garbage Pail, traveling to the south on a multi-week journey.
Garbage.
So, I would like to do some little snippets, slice of life moments, but I will describe the general thrust of the journey thus far. You travel to the south, and the landscape changes to greenery and nicety. You'll be passing by, as you travel along the coast, the glorious glass city of Porta Illume, where in many ways our campaign began online. Where we met Sebastienne, where we left Snorfeezeldax. You'll be traveling further south to the great sandy dunes of Ialim Majid, the glorious realm, and you'll be seeing the great city of gems, which is ruled over by the genies and their 4 glorious crystal-topped towers. Incidentally, though you won't see it because it's in the middle of the desert, this is where Buy Stuff Please, the kobold home, is. I won't go any further than that. These are the sorts of things you'll see off the bow, as well as all manner of sea life and other ships that you pass by, and merfolk, and exactly. So I would love for each of my players here to describe just a scene from this week and a half of travel, something that you do. It can be a communication scene, you can involve an NPC or one of each other, or it can be just something you do. Who's got a thought of a slice of life moment they'd like to illuminate? Penny.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
no.
go ahead, Walker.
Well, Walker is going to steal Snorfeezeldax for a moment, which should not be too hard.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, you are going to send a message to our good friend, oh God, what is his name? Stormseeker.
Stormseeker?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he the one that's pretending to be you?
Hmm. Oh yeah, you do know that. Yes, he is the one that is pretending to be me. Why the secrecy? Who's going to be here? Are you sending a message to anybody else?
No.
Okay, so yes, to Stormseeker. Eh?
All right. And what is the context of this message?
Oh, okay. I'm just updating him on what's been happening. I need him to know that he should be routinely checking the graveyards for, arisen.
Anything else?
Yes. Also, I would like for him to, and this is as me, I would like for him to go to Kiefer and talk to a few of my mom's relatives, the Queen of the Bright Continent, or the ex-Queen of the Bright Continent. and see if any of her family knows anything connected to the worm that waits.
Okay. Hey, Stormseeker, look out for zombies from the graveyards. Also, can you go to Kiefer and ask
Mom.
for advice about prophecies?
Yes, it's good
He
enough.
says
Thank you.
yes.
Well, he better say yes. He owes me a very lot.
He also says that they've been having a major undead problem where a lot of people that are dying are returning as zombies already.
Okay, yeah, that's what I told him to, I don't know, fix it.
Okay.
He has weapons. If I could fix it there, then he can fix it there.
Okay, he says he's working on it.
He better be working on it. Guess that's well, if he has nothing else to say, then tell him good job, I guess.
Good job. He says thank you.
Oh, you better. All right, off you go.
Awesome. And that's plot business. What I mean more is like, does Walker go fishing? Does he hang out with one of the ogres? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, what's a downtime? Does he get involved in brewing with a new distillery? Like, that's what I mean by slice of life, right?
I'm so sorry. I needed to get that out of the way because Walker is just going to be sleeping in every single one of these scenes next to y'all. We are on a multi-day journey. There is no reason to talk.
I love
We
the
are
cat.
napping, honey.
The cat's gonna be asleep
napping.
for like at least 15 hours a day.
We are napping. This is the best
God.
downtime I'm gonna have.
I was gonna say you've had like severe sleep deprivation. If tabaxi rules are the same as cat rules.
Mhm, and they are worse.
Oh gosh.
I forgot to go to bed.
Whoops. Are we showing a cat? What
Yeah.
happened there, babe? Oh, thank you, engineer, for all the gifts. Whoa,
Thank
for
you.
all those subs. Thank you so much.
Very kind.
Nice.
Sorry, I was lost for a second.
Cool. So Walker spends most of his time just sleeping.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What does he dream about?
All right, so most of these dreams are anxiety-fueled nightmares, obviously. There is a lot of animosity and uncertainty, mainly towards my brother, whose home I am going to, my ancestral home that I haven't even been able to, really relish in because I was taken so early on. So it's just dreams about being in an unfamiliar place where everyone's familiar with you, and having to see. It's like you remember the dreams that Aang had of Fire Lord Ozai? That's what I'm experiencing right now.
I would love for you to describe a scene or memory with your brother. So either a created scene with your brother. I want to resummon for our audience the specter of Night Shield, right? So why don't you discuss briefly an individual scene from a dream involving your brother?
So, let's see. It's just me and Night Shield. We are in the royal playpen. We are playing with royal blocks and creating, royal words like royal and king and servant, because that's what all of you are, because we are royal, And he is sitting across from me, golden, as I am all black. And we are having a wonderful time, enjoying each other's company, sitting, looking at each other, laughing, spelling out royal names. royal.
Awesome. So it's actually a pleasant dream.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to turn it nightmarish for me.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
no. I really wanted you to create this whole dream yourself.
And so I look down, and the word no longer is royal. The word is death. And it strikes me as odd because death is not a royal word. And I look at him, and there are maggots coming out of his eyes, and his gold skin or gold fur is turning browner and darker and sludgier. I'm still trapped in this royal playpen, and I try to get out. I'm knocking at the playpen, asking one of the servants who are supposed to be there, supposed to serve me, for help, but they look at me and they turn their back. And I look back at my brother, and he is upon me, and his flesh now is totally rotten, and his breath stinks, and he's like, ugh. And I wake up, and I stretch, and I go back to sleep.
All right, Penny, give us a little slice of life.
So Penny has decided that the procedure of trying to attempt to remove the worms is still something very much that she is trying to do. So anytime Euclid seems slightly vulnerable, Penny just has her knife.
Jesus. All right.
I can just get them out. Also, you said you murdered your friends too, so this is only helping both of us.
But like, I didn't tell you to like remove something from my face with a knife. That seems a little overkill, right?
I thought that I just I think I should still just try, so you can be fully alive, not like alive plus. Just like a little incision to try to see if there's anything that we could kind of wriggle out.
Right, I guess no knives. Don't you like have like some sort of like spell you could cast or something? You're a cleric, right?
Yes, but those kind of spells don't usually work with this kind of situation. Like there's kind of like god rules of some sort in place with that. Like
you think that in a fit of drunkenness at some point in my life I didn't try to cut these out of my face?
I could like try to see if the Raven Queen has any interest in doing it herself. I could.
Sure.
Maybe cosmetically, I don't know. This kind of seems like her wheelhouse. I didn't want to like make a big deal about it before, but like you just seem really uncomfortable.
I don't know where Penny's voice went just now.
A headache at
Penny,
all times.
do you have the spell divination?
I do.
And even if you didn't, on a multi-week journey, you could prepare it. That's how you speak to the Raven Queen.
Well, we
If you
also know
wanted to
that.
ask her, you could.
Oh, I was considering that. Yes, I'd love to ask the Raven Queen, but I'd love to channel that divinity. But it definitely is. It's definitely like more of a I want to understand why Euclid would. I'm just trying to understand why, and like I guess I could ask her too. She owes me anyway.
Sure. Sure, if she can find a way to get the stuff out of me and like break my pact. And
I
the
don't know
control
about
of,
the pact part. I just feel like you could put it like there must be something.
I mean, I've got like a quarter of soul left if she wants it. I don't think it's worth much anymore though.
Honestly, mine isn't either, and I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Like technically she has mine.
This is what your I put it in the chat for you, Vic. This is what the divination reveals. This is the secret the Raven Queen knows.
This is just the same thing she said last week. It's totally nothing. I don't know. I just thought that maybe, I don't know, the worst case scenario, you'd be into a little knife play. Otherwise, I just did something really weird and invasive.
Well,
I'm
thanks
sorry.
for trying. I appreciate the gesture.
I've kind of been on it this whole time because I thought that maybe like, it kind of seemed like we might have a few things in common and I could help you out, but like, I feel like my method might have been a bit abrupt and I apologize. And like, just wanted to try that again. I'll go terrorize Finn again now.
You don't have to go anywhere. We can hang out. Like, we do have a lot in common, I think.
Like I could just go bully Finn.
I mean, I could bully Finn with you if you'd like.
Okay, that sounds good.
Ah.
So, are they gonna try to prank Finn?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we pranking Finn?
That is hilarious because what do you think my downtime activity was?
prank people?
Oh, I know.
Oh, cool.
So you guys are wearing shoes with laces, right? Because there's a certain
it's been a while.
initiation that has never happened for these characters. And I think that now is the time, personally.
Yeah.
I agree.
Permission to roll stealth, John?
Please.
Thank you.
The actual check would probably be sleight of hand.
Sure, but I imagine that, like...
Yeah. I'll give if you succeed in the stealth check, I'll give you advantage.
Well, that is a nat 2. No.
Oh, wait, except I bet nudges give inspiration. Yep.
Yes!
Oh, I had such a great reaction to that too, Nudge.
Nudge, I love where your heart is, but the dice say no. I got a 6.
God.
Dice say no. So that is that's a 10. You guys are, at least one of you is incredibly wise, so I know you see me.
Yeah. At least my passive perception is definitely higher than that. Yeah.
Great.
Wonderful. Oh. What are you bowing before me, wee man?
What?
What you doing down there?
You don't see anything.
Can you roll a charm roll for some form
I was going to say, if this were an NPC, I'd have him roll a deception check. Make a deception check with disadvantage.
I can't rely on my own natural charisma. That was a good delivery.
Yeah, but your character
has a 20.
I know. So roll a deception check with disadvantage, and Euclid, roll an insight check with advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So with disadvantage, that's a 19.
Okay. Cool. With advantage. Let's see. That's 21.
You do see it.
Yeah. No, I think you're quite clearly there, little man. You gonna scurry off now?
No, I want to be here.
Okay, just gonna hang out down there.
Why do you keep saying down there? Like I'm.
You were just about to tie my shoes together. I saw you do it.
What are you talking about? No, I'm standing full height. You're being sizes.
Is
You can
what
always make him clean
Fine
it.
Cup of Streaming says true?
What do you say?
Of course, this is a distraction for Walker to actually.
It
Could
is.
be.
So, in that case, one more. Walker, stealth check with advantage.
I already did, and it's a 22.
Great. Perception check, Zeke.
Okay. Perception is worth one, so I don't think I can do it unless I get a nat 20. I don't. Oh, close though. Literally, I got an 8, and what's next to an 8? But a 20. Very close.
Yeah, my nat 2 was right next to the 22, but like,
Look, dude.
it's 2.
It ran into another die and stopped. Is that considered cocked? I don't know. What I do know is that you are a cock. That's all.
Look, I don't know why you're being sizes against me.
Not being sizist. You were literally on your hands and knees with your
What are you
hands on my
talking-
shoes.
I'm standing up right now.
You are now.
Have been the whole time.
You're not good at lying.
What are you talking about?
You're not good at it.
Okay, sure.
I mean, actually,
fine,
usually
but
you're
I'm
quite
not
good, but right
lying.
now you're not doing great.
I'm not lying.
I can tell. I'm not crazy.
Do you need that sleight of hand check?
Yeah.
Because that is 28.
Shoelaces
Cool.
are tied together.
Nice.
And I'm going to sneak back and go back to sleep.
I don't want to watch what you did.
Look, okay, first off, I'm pretty good at lying, but I'm not lying right now. So maybe that's the thing. You're so used to me lying. You don't know what it's like when I tell the truth.
I know what it's like when
Right,
you're
Penny?
literally on your hands and knees with your hands on me.
I don't know why you think that I'm gonna back this right now.
What? Because I just want your opinion. You know what?
Like, who's to say you weren't trying to trip me too? Like, I feel like if I agree with you now, like I might be doing it in spite of my face. Or
I'm
no.
not trying to trick anybody.
Mhm.
Okay? I was look, okay, fine. I'll come clean. I'm sneaking in, you know, because I didn't want to hang out alone with Cracking Shot. So I was like, where are you guys? And it seemed like an intimate conversation, so I was just gonna sneak in and
It
pop
wasn't
out
an
at an
intimate
opportune moment.
conversation. It was me suggesting once more that I could perform amateur surgery on their face.
That is an intimate conversation. That's not something you just have out in public. Is that something kind of a... You know what,
They used
Penny,
to use
why
real
don't
dead
we...
bodies for anatomy class, so like.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll just go. You guys are doing your thing. It's fine.
Right, fine. I guess you should, and I go to walk towards the wall, or towards something. I guess I'll do a dexterity
Can
check.
Penny roll for that?
I guess I will roll a dexterity check?
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just gonna do it, even though it's not called for me. That jumped and landed on another die.
We're
This is
DM-less
17. Oh, he is gone. I see. I see. I DM myself. That was a 17. What's the check on that? On a dex check, my shoes tied.
15. So I think you're okay.
I'm okay. I like step forward and I like my foot gets caught and I set it down and I go like, "You sneaky bastard."
I didn't do a
You
thing, but also
sneaky
hello
Pete.
and welcome officially to the Garbage Pail. And then I turn ominously towards Penny and I go, "You're not safe."
I'm going to cast prestidigitation.
Penny
As he goes up
doesn't
to-
move, but Penny just slightly raises her hand towards you and just touches with 2 fingers this part of your like chin and just moves her hand back, saying nothing that whole time.
Does that even mean?
I meant in like a happy-go-lucky, this is kind of like a hazing initiation thing. Everyone gets their shoes tied together.
Penny and hazing, not a good combination.
It's bonding. I'm not threatening your life. I need you to
Don't
understand
believe
that.
you.
While this is
Okay,
happening,
I'm
untying my
100% telling
shoes.
the truth right now. I'm not going to make an attempt on your life. I'm sorry for saying you weren't safe.
Okay,
Okay?
fine.
You will be pranked.
Okay.
Well, that was a good prank. You sneaky Pete. And I put my hand on your shoulder, and then I go, "Oh wait, you got something on your shirt." And
I'm not looking.
I actually cast prestidigitation to put something on my shirt.
I'm not looking. I don't care.
Hey,
You ruin my shirt as much as you want. You like to ruin my clothes. Is that a kink of yours, Euclid?
who told you?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't Euclid who did that.
That was Euclid. I totally burnt that shit.
It was?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, I
god.
burnt the fuck out of his shirt.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, you did claw me in the face, I think, shortly before that, yeah?
To be fair, I was under magical influence.
To be fair.
To be fair.
I was. I didn't want to do that.
Hey. Well,
Yeah,
enjoy.
I misty step away.
I really don't like the energy in this room, so I'm gonna stay here because I'm scared to move.
Right, now I have to stare at my spell sheet to figure out a good prank. Enjoy.
All right. So
Save it
the
for next.
you now travel further south, and you see the lands of Macaulay, which is the name of the Tabaxi, the Leonin Tabaxi continent or country. It is it is beautiful, long, vast plains, baobab trees, antelopes. Also,
vibes.
this entire
Serengeti vibes.
Absolute Serengeti vibes.
Great.
There's a huge mountain, snow-tipped, on the top of which is the Abbey of the Illuminated Being, where radiant sun soul monks train from all across the world. You see the great capital of Macaulay, Macaulay, in the distance. I'm going to spell both of these things in the main chat. So Macaulay is the capital's name. Macaulay is the name of the continent, of the country. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And this is your home, Walker. You will see some Tabaxi fishing villages. Tabaxi love fish. So there's great fishing villages. You are going to there's no major port city, so you're going to end up docking your ship at one of the offshore and coming in on small lifeboats, right? And this is actually Macaulay is Swahili for the Bright City. So
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that.
the Macaulay is landbound in the center, so it'll be a journey over land to arrive there. But this is where you're approaching, and it's balmy, it's beautiful, the weather is great. Like even the rainstorm is like a warm shower, right? So the one thing you do notice is there's a lot of fires burning alongside these Tabaxi cities. It seems that they are also dealing with small amounts of zombies.
Aren't we all?
And it's a little Resident Evil 5, unfortunately, in that way. But that's everybody, right?
It's the wrong.
So,
No vampire mommy is here.
what is there anything you want to say now that you see, like, Walker, are you having a reaction? You haven't seen your home in a very long time.
I mean, yeah, I haven't. And really, I was expecting to step on this ground and feel some sort of connection, but I mean, I'm not glowing. Am I glowing? Is anybody else glowing?
I can make you glow.
No. So I don't know. I sort of feel like a tourist here. I mean, I know that this is my home, but it's not like people know me, So let's get this over with, Or
Yeah.
are we going to talk to my brother? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we are
Okay.
here, to talk to my brother at the capital.
We haven't defined this, and this is actually the first time in any of my games anybody's ever gone to Macaulay. So let's talk, because this is your creation ultimately, Walker. What is the situation? Are either of your parents still alive? Are they the current rulers?
You told me Dad died.
Dad died.
He was the.
So your
I don't
mother-
know. I don't know how. I'm assuming that because of the mysterious gold baobab was his name, my father's name. David who? No, you're absolutely right. David Kobab. Swift Star, my mother, is probably also either very, very under the weather, sick somehow, or maybe, I don't know, because last time I tried to ask Night Shield, and he did not tell me how my mother was as well. She did send me a letter once, so I assume she is still alive somewhere. But I do know that Night Shield is the current ruler of the Brain Continent, so I assume he is going to be here. He obviously did not send a welcome party for me. I mean, I don't understand why he would not. I should be royalty here.
Did you announce that you were coming?
No, but he should know.
Well, he doesn't have a magical cobalt that can see the future, so.
Like, are you working off vibes? Like vibes alone? Like,
I
are you
can
like
feel him. He's somewhere around here. He should be able to feel me.
I mean, if he's like being a politician, he probably is now aware that you are the president of a city in another continent who is very active all the time in that city.
I see your point. Maybe we shouldn't meet in public then. All right, so I will have to get a message to my brother and meet him someplace. I will tell him to meet me in the I guess there's a garden somewhere. There's got to be a garden somewhere. A royal garden.
Sure. So you're sending a message ahead?
Yeah.
Great. You send a message ahead. How are you going to send to him? Are you going to like send a rider ahead? What how are you?
I feel as if I could just relay message to a guard, and just be like, get this message to your king. I'm your king's brother. Stupid.
Great. So there are a few orderlies.
Wait. My first mate has a suggestion, maybe. Yes.
Well, not a suggestion, just a concern. Is there any possibility, and this would be terrible, I am an only child, so I only hear the bad things about siblings, but would it be possible that your brother, misinterpreting the prophecy, would maybe put down some kind of a law making it illegal for you to re-enter? Would he see your re-entry as a possible threat of war?
Yeah, you weren't supposed to rule this place, right?
One
of the reasons why you were. Are you allowed here? I think it's the question we're asking.
Double checking. Like, maybe if you could send a message directly to him instead of like some guard that thinks like, oh, this is a promotion opportunity, because that's what I would do if I were a guard.
I like the way you think, and by that I mean you are a very devious little one. I like that. You're probably right. Not only am I a stranger to my own home, I am also being hunted. This is wonderful. This is great. I am so happy we came here. So, I mean, could I use this Snorfiesel phone?
Sure.
Oh, I could just use the Snorfiesel phone? Snorfiesel phone.
Snorfiesel phone.
Ooh, we will work on your theme song.
Does anybody know the song Banana Phone? Am I the only one?
Yeah, we knew it.
Snorfiesel phone.
You've seen the...
So we're accepting applications for DMs. Anybody want to send in?
Please.
You've seen Night Shield.
Please, we'll talk about it on Homebrew next Monday.
John is scandalized.
We love you.
The Snorfiesel phone had got you.
That was the last straw. Everything else was the last straw. But the Snorfiesel phone, done.
Out of the question. You've seen a Night Shield before. I need you to send a message to him. I tell him to meet me in the royal playpen.
Okay. Hey there, Nightshield. I know you're being a king and everything, but your brother wants you to meet in the royal playpen. He wants to know where you are right now.
Do not tell him that. Tell him
You're
to
at sea.
meet me. Tell him I am at sea.
He is at sea and certainly not landing somewhere on the bright continent right now.
I'm going to take this.
He says, okay, he'll meet you at the playpen. When?
Tell him at dusk when night falls.
Okay, at dusk when night falls. He says that seems like a really long journey if you're at sea.
Tell him to mind his business.
Mind your business. He says, okay, he'll meet you at night, but he doesn't sound happy.
All right. No, it's okay. I thank you. All right. So I think we're going to walk into a trap. Does anybody here know of a way to not walk into a trap? Oh, but I set this trap myself. I might as well walk into it.
Best way to not walk into a trap is set a trap around the trap so that you trap the trap.
You're right. We know exactly where he will be going. So why don't we just trap him before
Full
he
city
gets
power
there?
outage.
Full city power outage.
Can we do that?
Good news. The city already does not have electrical power.
Hmm.
We're changing that when I get here.
You've already done it.
I don't know which John world has electricity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Does he wear sandals?
Speaking of, I'm gonna roll stealth right now, if I may.
Yeah, please.
Great. Hee. Hey, is a what's my is a 23 higher than your passive perception, Penny?
Is 23 higher than? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Like, I really appreciated just the performative action of asking me that question.
You
when
might have
go-
observant. I don't know. Sometimes you're like, I've had this thing on my character sheet for months. I'm like, you can do what?
Oh, you're so sweet to acknowledge that I keep all of my
You
things
keep them
hidden.
secret. You do.
It's because it's a game.
I know. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm definitely hidden. And then you're like, well, actually, I have a passive of 25. And I'd be like, well, fuck me. Nightbot, shut up.
Right?
Can I roll stealth? Or sleight of hand now?
Please, with advantage. Sorry, I was yelling at Nightbot.
Am I proficient? No, there's no way I'm proficient with sleight of hand either. That is an 18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
14 plus 4.
I believe Penny's shoes are tied together.
Yes, they are.
Penny, you take a
Huh?
step, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Anyone want to help me out?
No.
No.
If anything, I want to like push to get the disadvantage.
The second result was worse.
Yeah.
So we're going with 10. And
Penny-
okay.
Falls flat in her face.
Penny is now going to use her mage hand and just push Finn.
What?
It's 5 pounds of pressure, so it's not much.
No, it's just a little shove.
Right, exactly.
I'm not trying to hurt anyone here.
Right.
Well, you are now. Hey, you're now officially a member of the Garbage Pail. So initiation.
So-
game.
I kind of thought
that picking you up from your hometown in your deliberate sense to wreck it kind of qualified me as part of the Garbage Pail kids.
It's a
like
formality.
also like I
I'm
also
having
think that I
fun.
counted when like I I think I already counted. I didn't mean to be tricked.
Oh my. Okay, fine. Note to self. Don't joke around with Penny. 'Cause Penny doesn't like my sense of humor.
I'm a really poor sport when it comes to this sort of thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fair.
So
Well,
is my
hey,
brother.
Penny.
So he is not going to enjoy
Get one.
being tricked if we trick him. So let's trick him. Right, Finn?
Yeah. Also,
So-
Penny, you get a freebie.
What?
You get a freebie. You can just do whatever.
Oh, I'm not going to use that.
Okay, well, you have it.
I don't like surprises.
I didn't know that about. See, I'm learning
Yeah.
things.
I
Um,
kind of got tricked into a lot of things before, so sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make a little joke.
No,
maybe
it's totally fine. I
I'm
get a
gonna
little jumpy.
lean down and start to untie the laces.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Well, I mean, you're still lying in the mud, so.
Oh,
All right.
What? I made it weird.
no, I made it weird.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were
Oh.
So you are going to begin heading out. I guess you haven't made your plans yet, so I'll let you make your plans.
Well,
I have a what we should do though is you guys are going to bring one NPC with you,
that could go with my plan. That's interesting.
and actually, so let's do that first. Audience, first nominate which NPC should be brought to the Bright Continent. Then we will do a vote based on the nominations.
Well,
The royal playpen. It's for royals. Is royal toothbrush?
yeah, make it
no.
a peasant brush.
Oh, I could never.
You could
Oh.
never, but I could.
Oh!
I'd relish.
That's
Oh,
so
I'd
cute.
love it.
Zeke is muted. Zeke is muted.
Fucking shit. Sorry, I was bumping my mic all the time. What I suggested was take his toothbrush and use it to clean the grout on his tiles.
His royal toothbrush. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. What?
Or we could take his sheets and like cut off the bottom of them, so when he pulls them up, his little toesies like pop out.
That's rude.
Oh,
love
it'd be
it.
Really fun. Yes.
Yeah.
What if he was uncomfortable while he slept?
All
No,
right.
no, that doesn't solve the
We
problem.
have three. We have three, which is how many I wanted. So it's the three options are Snorfeezeldax, Tiffany, and Cracking Shot.
Hmm.
No. The fancy ogre is
Portia, white
Portia.
wine.
White
Portia.
pile.
White Twinette.
Oh.
Wasn't it White Twinette?
Which Winnie?
Winnie?
Portia White one.
What's
Portia Winnie.
What's Winnie?
I forgot how to spell Portia.
I miss him so.
Portia.
You know what? However you sound it out, however you want to put it.
I can't spell it either.
No
I'm
one
pretty
knows
sure
why
it's a
I did
T.
that.
Like
Really,
Portia,
I shall.
Snorf,
we spell Portia like the
PORTPORTIDIA.
Quality
like
of
the Shakespeare.
The quality of
it was
of-
Portia, Snorf, and then Cracking. Yeah, what was the other one?
Yeah.
I wrote Portisha.
Mm-hmm. Portisha. That's a cool name.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I like
roll
it.
up the Portia.
I'm gonna put that as an NPC in one of my games later.
Portisha.
It's a good one.
It is a
Portisha
good name.
Patience.
I feel like Portisha would be the name that
Love that.
George R. R.
Wait,
Martin would
wait,
give for
wait.
partition in his world. Sorry,
What
I just wanted
if-
to finish that sentence before you?
Guys, I got a good idea for a prank.
What? What is it?
What if we write down a really long article about a blind study between a human artist and an ogre artist on a desert island, and we just scrawl it all over his bathroom wall?
You'd have to sit there and read it, the whole entire thing.
I can't read.
He would.
Wait, what?
No, I'm joking.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
joking. I
what?
can read. I can read.
You couldn't
Come
read
on,
before.
I
Like
just,
it's been
you
like
know,
a
I'm-
week, buddy. Have you even picked up a book in that time?
Oh, goodness.
It's not that long. I would just. Okay, fine. Yeah,
It's
maybe
not
that
that
takes
heavy. He
too long.
could pick this up. The
What
Funny because
if?
like three of us are like the DM had just said very college in chat, and I think three of us are actually college age, technically.
Our characters?
As
Are-
What
characters,
if we
yeah.
put jam
Oh, yeah.
on all of his doorknobs?
1000%.
So he always
What
has
if we
sticky
took ketchup
fingers.
packets and we squeezed them and we put them under the lid to his toilet, so when he sits down, it like squirts out.
Ha. What if he like what if he replaces his toilet with a bidet and he doesn't expect it, so every time he uses the bathroom he just gets a little surprise?
Wouldn't he expect the second time?
I think you would expect it the second time.
Alright, well
So
fair.
here's the thing. What I
Also,
need
kind of
is
just nice.
Wait,
have a-
wait! What if we somehow find a spell that makes it every time he, like the toilet, it doesn't go in the water, it just disappears, right? So he always has ghost poops continually, and he never knows if it actually went or not.
is that a
Him
prank or is
fine
that
cup of
just-
streaming. Bold of y'all to assume it's not litter boxes.
True.
Fair.
Yeah.
Royal litter boxes.
Alright, I stand by it.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if we fill his litter box with really heavy sand so he has to like constantly
Alright.
dig at it,
You're gonna
right?
be bringing
Like
your
really hard.
knowledgeable. You're gonna be
Just
bringing
get
your
buff.
knowledgeable ogress,
Sure.
Horsha Whitwine, with you to Majima Makali. What is your plan? Now, I don't know why I just want to put in, I get that you guys are in prank mode, but I don't know why plot-wise.
I don't know either.
Because
Oh.
the plot is up
Brother.
to everyone today, so
Because
we
it's an older brother.
get to have
That's
fun.
why.
We are the same age. We're twins.
Yeah, but
Okay, but who came out first?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and who doesn't let you forget it?
he likes to pretend that they're chosen one and you're the bad
Yeah.
one. You're the bad
Right,
You
kid.
just
like,
need to cut him down to size. What if we cut all of his paint hems down a size? Literally.
They're just like, not even
They're
smaller.
just a little too small.
You throw
We
them
give
all
him
in the wash.
capris exclusively.
I think he's a cat. He doesn't wear pants. Wait,
Oh,
The
that's
goal
do cats wear pants?
is
No. He does.
Oh, he does wear pants.
He looks a great deal like a Johnny from Magic the Gathering.
Oh, a Johnny. Sorry. I thought a.
Oh,
I heard
Johnny.
Johnny. I was like, I don't
Johnny.
know who Johnny.
and I was
is.
like
Okay.
Appleseed, like
Johnny Goldman.
rockets. Okay,
Is
a
he still,
Johnny.
he's still alive. That's right.
Magic
I
cat.
forgot.
Magic cat.
He's a magic cat.
I'll put a link in the chat.
So regal.
It's been a while.
All right. Okay.
So the goal is for me and Night Shield the goal is for I to have a private conversation with Night Shield. I know for a fact that if I invite him to a place such as the Royal Playpen, he is not going to show up by himself. So we will have to get him away from his guard somehow. We can do that by maybe not showing up to the Royal Playpen, and ambushing him earlier.
How
Sorry.
will we know where to ambush? There's only one place we know.
I think I remember the layout of the royal estate. I think.
You think?
I remember
Alright.
where the royal playpen is.
That's fair.
That's true.
Wait, there's actually like a royal playpen? I thought
Oh.
you were speaking in code.
No, have you never? Have y'all never seen a royal playpen? It is
No.
a wonderful place. What did y'all have? What were your playpens like?
I didn't have playpen.
I grew up in a one-bedroom apartment.
I just went outside like a normal person.
Oh, disgrace.
I feel like that judgment is resentment.
No, it's just
Oh no, Finn,
I
not you.
Sorry.
You guys don't play outside? Like, that's the whole point of being a kid. Rolling on hills, eating worms, climbing trees.
commoner's life, eh? So
Don't you call me a commoner, whether it's true or not.
I was stolen. It's fine. We've all been there.
I have more than 4 health. Try me.
So we'll just. Yeah, he won't be expecting that. He'll expect me to go straight to the Blippin. The royal
Right.
Blippin.
I just want to make sure we're not being paranoid, right? He definitely does not want you here. This is a thing we know, and
I mean, based on our last conversation where he outwardly tried to kill me, yeah, I think he doesn't want me here.
oh yeah, that's right. I stopped him physically. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
That was
So-
you. I did that.
That was you.
Question. Why didn't you just invite him to the little meeting when you called him with the Snorfiesel phone?
So here's the thing. He's not going to do anything I say.
Okay, but I could have just like called him up and lied and said I was like, I don't know, the sheriff of the Rolling Hills.
Or Nottingham.
Right? Does he have like a?
What are you gonna
Is
do?
he-
Arrest the king?
No, just
What?
just do him a kiss on the lips. You know his mo. But like,
What? No, I was.
you're
on
gonna
the
kiss a
phone.
cat. We cannot leave this goddamn continent without you kissing a cat. You know it.
What are you?
Oh, don't kiss my brother. He's ugly.
Well, you're here if you want to get
Point
to
of
know his-
order: Night Shield is gorgeous.
Yeah, he's stunning. I mean, look, I
Stunning.
don't
You
want
guys
to-
have seen him, and he is stunning.
No, he's gonna hope.
Foul looking.
Look, I'm more of
So
a.
you're in this port town. You're going to hear
Like-
the news that Swift Star has been very ill for about a year, and while Night Shield is not technically the king, he is the king regent. Right?
King regent.
He is
He's not even
running-
the king. Oh, be
He's
liar.
running the country, but technically his mother is still the queen.
Wait, are you saying that when he becomes king is when the star up in the sky, right, is going to arrive here? That sounds a little bit like a certain prophecy that we had heard about, eh?
Wait.
Did we kill your brother?
No, we protect my mother. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, alright, that was a good point.
Sorry, but that
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
exclude killing your brother.
Yeah, but
It might even
seems
ultimately
like we might
be
have to.
killing your brother.
Benny's on that wavelength.
Penny
Benny
sort of
gets
just
it.
is always on that wavelength.
Let's
Thank
protect
you.
before we
think
attack.
that's a compliment, but I'm not sure.
It's a compliment. It is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Remember that conversation we had like a week and a half ago where we were just bragging about how many people we killed?
So we're admitting it was bragging now.
Yeah. At this point, yeah. I've come to terms with it.
Right.
There's so many cats all around this Serengeti. It's wild. Just keep popping up.
Cat.
There he is.
Cow cat.
I love her so much. Why is she walking on the keyboard?
She wants to imitate us.
She wants to be
Okay.
our new mod.
No, Armad is the hero of the story. For everyone who's in perpetuity watching this,
Sorry, I
Damn
refocused
fine,
it so
Connor.
people could actually see her.
We can
Damn
have-
Fine Cup of Streaming banned a bot that was being very rude to
Yeah.
everyone. Just very rude. It was our bot. It just decided to be rude today. Anyway, sorry. Moving on. We don't,
All right, so
stop.
You got segued.
yeah. So are we gonna meet? No, Sorry, Euclid.
Right. I think you should go to your brother. Keep your sending things in power, and a few of us should try to go into the palace and other places, try to find like history of this actual what's the word? A prophecy
Yeah.
in the original tongue, right? And with that we could like figure it out.
Is there? I don't speak Tabaxi, so
What?
What?
Hmm?
I do not speak Tabaxi.
I was stolen from a very young age.
Well,
I speak Draconic. What do you think I speak Draconic?
how long does tongues last?
So I hope you guys
You can
got it.
speak to the people. You can speak to. Are you saying that because it's not on your character sheet, or because it's a character choice?
It's a character choice, and it's also not on my character sheet.
Okay, so if you want that to be
Yes.
true, that can be true. If you would like to speak Tabaxi, you may.
What you feeling? You don't.
Yeah.
Great. So-
speak to Axie.
Give me an hour before we start this. When we split ways, I will cast tongues on you, and you'll be able to
And
speak
that-
it.
I also think that the
Because they all speak
people of this
common,
country
right?
can speak common. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the main language.
But it's also good that he would think that you don't speak the Baxi. You may say some stupid shit, right?
You might. Yes, thank you. I
There you
like
go.
that.
A little trick, a little, push and pull. Eh?
Simple.
All right, so you're
Little
making
prank.
your way. You're now walking through the gorgeous Serengeti, the snow-tipped mountains, all sorts of wildlife, dinosaurs. You would see herds. The word is the word I'm looking for. Herds of Diplodocus and Compsognathi and such. Dinosaurs.
You just
You'll see two Parasaurolophaguses headbutting each other. It's exactly. I can put pictures in the chat of all of these if you want.
no, Nightbot couldn't handle it. Don't worry about it.
I could not handle it. It's okay. He can yell at me. You know what? I've got pretty thick skin. I can deal with a bot yelling at me.
You say that until you have to like click all the boxes with a fire hydrant in, and there's 1 pixel.
I hate this. Exactly. Thank you, Dan Fine Cup of Streaming. Tiffany is with you. She going this. Oh no, sorry, it's Portia Whitwinay. Portia Whitwinay. What an interesting historical endeavor. I look forward to learning so much about this fascinating civilization.
All right, I'm so glad you came with
Your
us.
words sound a little bit off.
Oh, it is merely my incredible intelligency.
Could you pronounce
So
that?
you got bored with common and went past it, right?
I simply pronounce words in the proper ancient way.
You do you, girl.
How do you
Wait,
pronounce
sorry.
that dinosaur's name over there?
Ah, yes, that is a hadrosaur in the official tongue, or as I like to say, the hadrosaur.
Thank you.
It's actually
There will
really
be
good to
blood.
improvise talking that way.
There will be blood.
I love that we just want to kill our entire crew. That is just
Gotta
like
kill her. Not all of
They're
them.
supposed to be delightful cartoon characters, and y'all loathe them.
I think you
Part
just
of it.
got your answer, John.
yeah,
They're supposed to be delightful.
that sort of thing.
All right.
Snarfy's growing on me.
So you make your way across, and you see in the distance Maji Makali, which is the bright city. It is made mostly of stonework, but there's the Great Golden Gate, a giant gate. This is a huge stone city with tens of thousands of citizens, right? And mostly tabaxi. This is where Walker grew up. It is gorgeous and glorious. Its backdrop is a giant mountain, and with a huge waterfall cascading behind the city that the light reflects off and makes it shine. The whole city is, the upper reaches of it are delicately inlaid with gold and glass, so it shimmers in the sunlight, right? There is a magical quality to the city that may well be true, right? Like some of this may in fact be magical. And we're going to remark on approaching the city, and then I think we will end and we'll actually enter the city next session, because we're in the realm of ending, right?
Yeah.
What do you feel when you see this city, Walker?
Again, I haven't been here in so many years, over 10 years. It's so funny to say that this is my home because it just does not feel this way. I haven't seen my mother since I was stolen. The last time I saw my brother, he tried to kill me. So There's no family here for me. There are no friends here for me. They're just these stones that I'm somehow connected to. And so I'm going to place my hands on the stones and just kind of resonate with the city for a second. See if there's anything calling to me
A
here.
profound sense of belonging washes over you. You may have been distant, you may feel alien, but this is home. You have a connection, a magical connection to this place. And there is a part of your soul that heals when you do this. A wound that you didn't know existed. A part of you that was broken and incomplete, which is suddenly healed and complete. But where you take your hand off the golden stone, there is a black paw print, as though you've permanently shadowed that particular piece of glorious stonework.
Can I wipe it off?
As you try to wipe it off, everywhere you touch shifts over to shadow. But as you do this, you look at it, and it's not dirty. In fact, it's a lustrous jet, as though you've transformed the very stone you connected with into beautiful shadow stuff. There's nothing evil or wrong about it, except, of course, for pre-built misconceptions that darkness and shadow are evil and bad. But when you look at it, and you really look at it, and you don't preconceive, you don't judge, it's beautiful. As beautiful, if not more so, than the rock and gold that was underneath it when you touched it. It's not marred, it's transformed.
After looking at this stone that's been transformed under my touch, I think to myself that the person that I need to speak to isn't my brother. I think I need to talk to Mom. So the plan might have been changed. I think the new plan is we need to distract what is his name?
Nightshield?
Nightshield. We've got to distract Nightshield. And I think looking at Witwine, I have the perfect plan for that, especially with Finn's draconic ancestry coming into play. Oh, the cogs. They're turning.
Oh, and that will be revealed next week, I assume.
Yes.
Is that what the idea is? Revealed next week on Dice Drinks and Drama.
On
Yeah, all right,
Dice,
good.
Drinks, and Drama.
Fun little beginning session. Be prepared for higher stakes and everything in the coming weeks. The world might be ending.
It always is,
like it always is.
technically.
Technically.
Every day one step closer to the grave.
There's a vampire.
That's not like true until, what is it? 25, 27?
Okay,
What?
you don't have to like. All of us. Literally all of
I
us.
mean, we all of us are, but like there's, you are technically growing for a little bit and then you start to decay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. So I've been decaying for 8 years. Thanks.
Nice, thanks.
I didn't.
I
Hey,
really
you're the one who
enjoy
aged
when
it.
Carter
I'm a
goes
decay.
into
I'm
This
a
is
decay
more-
monster.
Why
This is my
okay.
favorite part
Fall
of
apart.
Carter.
I
Thanks,
thought that was
Carter.
a common thing.
It is.
People
It totally
said-
is, Carter. Keep
Thank
going.
you,
Live your
Vic.
truth.
Thank you. I'm just gonna.
You shouldn't want the support from me. I'm the dark one.
Well,
It's
thank you
okay.
all for-
Memento mori, everybody. Atropos comes. Death comes.
Stay death
all through this
positive.
world. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for the opening of season 5. Hope you enjoyed it. Drama next week as we encounter Nightshield.
Hi guys, it's me, Carter, or Finnegan, or Editor. Whatever you want to call me. First off, I want to thank you on behalf of the whole DDnD team. It means a lot to us that you're watching our content on YouTube. It's super cool. So please be sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell and all the other YouTube stuff that you're supposed to do. Second off, I do want to say, if you enjoyed this episode and you found yourself being like, oh man, that was cool, but I sure wish I could have been a part of that conversation and helped decide where the party should go, you can. You can watch us for free on Twitch every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We are simultaneously on the twitch.tv/DiceDrinksAndDrama channel and the twitch.tv/DDnD channel. Wizards of the Coast is hosting us. It's awesome. So those links are down below, along with a whole bunch of other cool stuff that everyone on the team is making. Vic's got a module. Devren's got a podcast. I may have something eventually, and I'll put it down here, along with our Patreon. It's super cool. There's a couple tiers, lots of exclusive content, and yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.